lag is crazy. You gotta give me a better computer than this. Whoa. Let's take out the Titan today.
Ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
I don't know why my stream says "We Happy Few." That's not what I'm playing. I put Star Citizen in. Go out for a little spacewalk. And enjoy some of the night sky. Wow, this is ridiculous today. I normally average about 30 frames. This is not 30. Pretty bad. We'll see if it gets better. Sometimes it gets better as I get further out. Wow. Just see that? Man, this thing's still got some pretty crazy bugs. So early on though in production. But this is a fun one. Don't think I've noticed this before. I have not played this since, I guess, 3.2. Did the 3.2.2 update today, just wanting to get in here and check it out. I've been letting this game kind of bake in the oven a little bit. I'll play it on the updates and check out the updates when they come online. Wow, this is pretty laggy.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
You know what? I had some custom keys done. I had custom controllers, and I'm gonna have to go and remap everything. That's the only pain in the butt thing about this is remapping controls.
Warning, you are blocking an active flight lane. Please vacate the vicinity.
Breaking
Landing
the
gear
law.
retracted.
Breaking the law. Breaking the law. Hey, it's a skirmish. Don't want to get involved. Oh, please don't mess with me. Sorry, my green screen sucks. I gotta get a new one. It's pretty bad. I'm gonna order one this weekend or next week. Where should I go today? What do I want to do today? Seems to be smoothing out. Come on, level out, level out, level out. Let's go. Why not? Whoops. Celebrating Labor Day early. Or 4th of July late. Yeah, supposedly there's an issue with the acceleration on this ship needing to be fixed. You know, I've got a Freelancer, I've got the Titan, and a little buggy. That's all. Not one to go and spend hundreds of dollars on a bunch of stuff. I'd rather upgrade when the game's ready. When the game's ready, that'll be. I'll probably be like 50. What? See, I'm 35 right now. I'm gonna be a 50, 60-year-old man when this game finishes. Alright, let's quantum out of this. Landing gear deployed, that's not...
Landing gear deployed.
Okay.
Landing gear retracted.
Guess I should, Awesome.
Flare drop.
Let's see, make some adjustments on my options here. Welcome to the room, Commander Root. Welcome to the laboratory. Just letting you know, I'm kind of new to the streaming thing. Just checking it out, seeing how I like it. Like to get a little more involved in some community of people that kind of like the same things I like. Do a lot of sci-fi games. I really like Star Citizen. I've been watching it since 2012. Haven't really invested into it until 2016. Felt like it was about the right time to kind of get into the testing phase of this thing and checking out what I like and what I don't like, and report what I think I need to report. Anytime I have issues with this game, I go online and just try to recreate best as I can the issues that I have, just to kind of help them out a little bit, contribute to the project, just because I believe so much in this thing, or I like to think that I believe in it and want the best from it. There's nothing out there like this, and this game absolutely blew my mind when I first learned of it. Got real excited about it. I love sci-fi stuff. I grew up with a Trekkie for a father, so I watched Star Trek all my life, and just, I don't know what it is about space. It's just freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. I'm trying to remember. I made these adjustments a long time ago. I know this is boring, but I made these really nice adjustments. And I play on a controller. I kind of enjoy the flight better on a controller, but I do have a keyboard and mouse setup as well, just to, you know, take advantage of all the advanced settings that this game has to offer. See now, the controller thing. That's what it is. There it is. Controller. Gamepad. Yeah, now I remember what I did. I do like that you can kind of customize all these things to your liking. Uh, I do have to adjust the dead zone a little bit, down to 15, I think, is what I did. 15. And then gamepad sensitivity, I brought down to about 50, I think. Just because the gamepad is so freaking sensitive. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like to be able to turn on a dime, but man, this this game has got so many issues right now at the moment that I try to slow it down a little bit just so that I can like take in everything at a decent pace. All right. The other thing I was wanting to do was adjust my key binding for, it was movement, quantum. There's no button mapping for quantum on the controller right now. So I make my own. And my own is yes, I would like to keep that. All right. Let's get on with it. Let's get on with this. Here we go. Yeah, it seems to level out on the on the frames too. It doesn't seem so bad. Calibrating, spooling. Let's get out of here.
Quantum travel initiated.
Oh, I know what I did last time. I had a man, this never gets old. Shaky. Huh.
Quantum travel complete.
Yes. That was very nice.
Flare drop.
I don't know why I keep doing that. I just like flares. Just celebrating. It's a good day. You know, I've had a really crappy week last week. My wife's car had to break down on me, and so I was having to spend my days that I'm normally streaming working on her car, and I just finished it this morning. And I suck at being a mechanic. I only do it because it costs too dang much to send it to a mechanic, and I'm pretty good about figuring things out, and this one wasn't a bad deal. I mean, it was just an alternator in the car that just needed to be ripped out and rebuilt and replaced. The serpentine belt was old, so I replaced that. But you know what? There's a sense of, I don't know, it's just, you feel good about yourself when you get it done. I hate life when I'm doing it, but heck, man, there is a nice satisfaction out of completing something like that. I like working on my computer. When my computer has something wrong with it, I'm almost happy to like bust it out and clean it, and or like if I buy a new part for it and I'm upgrading, like I upgraded the memory in my computer, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoy the heck out of working on my computer. Ooh. Yeah, I figured I can just go cruise around some canyons and just fly. Never really got into taking on missions and stuff. Did a little bit of that a while back, and just got tired of it all resetting. So it's kind of like, what's the point? Used to buy all the gear, used to dress my guy up, and yeah, had fun with it for a while. Now I'm just leisurely out for a spacewalk. A nice leisurely spacewalk. I'm really looking forward to when Hurston arrives. When they finish that up, that's gonna be it's gonna be fun to go and check out a new system or a new planet. I keep thinking to myself, one of these days I'm gonna jump on the forum or on chat, ask somebody to loan me their ship, and 'cause I want to try out the mining. That looks pretty cool. It looks dope. I think mining is an awesome feature in a game that you can make money on. And I mean, was that? Thought I saw something. I thought I saw something whip by. Huh. I swear I saw something like shoot across my screen at the top right. I'm gonna rewatch that later. What? How to see? Okay, this is at 22 minutes. All right, I'm gonna put a marker on that. 22 minutes. I'm gonna go back and watch that and see if I saw something. Catching fire. Catching fire. First time I played this game, I was so frustrated. I flew straight into the planet, tried to turn up and go in for a gradual landing. I guess I went in too steep, and I just pinballed through these canyons down here. Wrecked my shit. I look back on it and laugh now. I wish I had all that recorded. See, that's... I wish I was into this earlier. Alright, coming in hot. Yeah, I think it would be kind of cool if they put in like caves and caverns and stuff that you can go flying into. Man, that would be awesome. I don't know, I kind of think of like that part in Star Wars where Han Solo flies the Millennium Falcon down into that meteor or that asteroid. It ended up being the mouth of a cave of a worm or whatever it was. But I think that'd be kind of sick to have like a huge cave that you can fly your ship down into, like a cavern system. Man, how rocking would that be? I mean, like massive caves. And then give it some kind of like weird like twist, like Journey to the Center of the Earth twist, like glowing birds and junk like that. Birds that glow in the dark. Plants that just are freakishly weird. I mean, this is space, right? I mean, you can imagine that there'd be some weird life out there on some other distant planet that's just nothing like ours. But who knows? Probably not. Falling Horizon. Had me on stream. Oh, Steam. The picture is a baby chicken. Alright. Doesn't seem right. It seems like I can't accelerate. It's like they've got it nerfed down to where you can't really press the afterburner on planet side. I don't know, this something feels off. Something feels off. I mean, you'd think I'd be able to go faster than that. I'm gonna have to read up on this. I like the view of this Titan. You know, this is actually a really nice view. I'm actually kind of enjoying this. This is kind of a nice, relaxing cruise on surface side. Wish I can go a little bit faster than this. I don't know why it's not letting me. Kind of weird. I'll check out Reddit. See what's going on. Had to put I have a bandana. I like wearing my bandana. I put on a green bandana earlier and my top of my head disappeared. I was like, that's not gonna work. So I grabbed my
Hydrogen fuel at 75%.
yes it is. Okay. This is weird that I cannot accelerate and it won't let me go up. I guess this Titan's like bugged with acceleration issues. Cause this is slow. How the heck am I gonna leave this planet going this slow? Alright.
Proximity alert port.
Whoa. There's something wrong. And the acceleration's out. What in the world is going on? Not out of fuel.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay. Oops. Alright, well, that's a bummer. Like, how the heck am I supposed to leave if I can't accelerate? What's going on with this? It's kind of frustrating. I mean, I wanted to go for a leisure stroll, but not like this. This is not what I had in mind. Alright, so, alright. Well, I know I got my landing gear down. I was seeing if like maybe, see, it still won't,
Gear retracted.
it's still not accelerating like super fast. It's like so slow. I don't get it. I mean, that's a little better, but I mean, really, that's as good as it's gonna get. It doesn't seem right. This is the Avenger Titan, by the way. Yeah, this is not. When I left Port Olisar, it accelerated just fine, but now that I'm down here in the atmosphere, I guess it's like a slow creep. But I've read that there was a acceleration issue with the Titan, but this has been the first time I've gotten on since 3.2 launch. I checked it out probably for a good 4 or 5 hours flying around, checking things out. They reworked the Titan, which looks great. I love it. But this is an issue that I heard about, and I think this is what they were talking about. Like the super slow acceleration. It's alright. Maybe I'll go see if it gets better if I go up into space. If I can get up there. See, it's a slow acceleration. I don't get it. You know, and I can do the boost, and that doesn't do anything. I don't know. Y'all got any ideas? Oops. I'll eventually get out into space. I do like the Titan though, man. This is a fun little ship. Get out mid-flight. Yeah, I'll go for a spacewalk here in a minute. Let me get out here. I want to see if it like at least speeds up the acceleration once I'm out of atmosphere. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna work the engine, see what happens. I've never experienced this before. Everything was fine before 3.2 on this Titan. Had nice acceleration, hauled butt. But this one's new. Just a little bit about me. I like playing like sci-fi games. I like space games. I enjoy No Man's Sky, even though it's vastly different than this. I really love this game. Just just really enjoy like where they're taking flight simulation and first-person shooters, and I mean they're taking it to a whole new level that's got me so jazzed. Like I cannot wait to see what this game turns into in the next couple years. I mean, I'm a pretty patient guy. I can sit on a game for a long time. Shoot, I was patient with No Man's Sky. I believed in that one from the start, and it wasn't what it was all cracked out to be when they first released it. But I knew it was gonna be a good one eventually, and they stuck with it. And I get in there and play with friends now, and we just have a good time just flying around with each other. And I'm hoping this one's gonna be the same way. That satisfaction of getting together with some friends and you know having responsibilities on a ship and working together on something, having some objectives and goals. And I think I'm out of atmosphere. I don't know. Guess so. I haven't seen any space dust. I usually see the space dust and think that's my indication that I'm out into space. I'm actually in zero gravity. But this is slow. I don't get it. Alright, I'm gonna cut the engine, see if that works. Thanks for the tip. The tip. Tipperoo. Tipperoonie. Alright. And look, I can't even brake. This is odd. Okay. Maybe they've just... Thanks, Kingsley. Sorry, I gotta adjust those stupid graphics. I'm probably gonna take them off and put something else on. Oh, I agree. This thing is definitely gonna take gaming to a whole new level. Sorry, that thing will stop in a minute. I just set that thing up the other day, like on a whim, just real quick, and I thought it was funny. It's way too long. Yeah, no, I agree. This game's gonna take gaming to a whole new level, and I'm pretty excited about it. And I worry that there's like so many things that interfere with the production, the speed of the production. I think they've got a rhythm now. Like I think now they're able to get cranking on some development. Looks like I'm falling. Okay, so I am still in atmosphere. Wow. Okay. Shit. Power on. Come on. I was gonna say my mouse isn't working.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
See if that works. Yeah, anyways, so it looks like it's speeding up, or feels like it maybe. Am I wrong? Is that an illusion? It seems faster than it was before, but maybe it's because we're not down in the atmosphere. It seemed like when I was like flying around in space, it was accelerating at a decent speed, but the second I went down surface side, it just went to a slow creep. I don't know. I may go swap this thing out. I may go back to Porto and swap out for the Freelancer. I got a Freelancer that I got just because that's a perfect size for me, and I got a friend of mine that likes to jump on with me every once in a while, and we go flying around in the same ship. That's kind of a cool feeling, you know, being a crew of 2. Plus, I'm a big fan of like co-op gameplay. If I can play a game with somebody, I don't mind playing by myself. And actually, like streaming like this, kind of makes me feel like I'm playing with some other people. But you know, even though it's just, you know, somebody watching, it still kind of feels like it gives me somebody to talk to. And that's cool. I like that. I enjoy getting to shoot the breeze with folks that like the same games and have the same interests. And I'm probably gonna start like maybe having some like, I don't know, topics like, I don't know. I know on Thursdays I want to do a thing like a throwback Thursday, and where I go and pull out some old school Nintendo or some GameCube or something. Like Free Flight Fridays, where I'll come out and fly around in space. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'm hoping. I think 2019 for this game, 2019 is going to be a great year. I just have a feeling. I mean, this year was pretty awesome for this game. You know, just from watching where it started and where it came from in 2000. I mean, just from 2014, 2016. Uh, yeah. See, I'm still in atmosphere. Okay, let's try to slowly creep my way up into space. It's always something. Always something. But yeah, 2019. I'm excited about. Although sometimes, yeah, oh for sure, yeah. And when 3.3 drops, I think that's gonna be a game changer. I'm hoping at least. I know for sure by 3.4 and 3.5, this is just gonna be like a steady incline for like gameplay mechanics and just you know, just the technical issues that they have are going to start getting ironed out. I know they're working tirelessly to get this thing running smooth. Uh, I have to be real careful because sometimes I get too close to the picture and I start following this thing. I obsess over like where they're at week by week and checking on the roadmap and following on Reddit and just you know, hoping that, I mean, thinking, I guess in my mind I'm thinking it's going to speed it up. You know, the more I read and the more I learn and the more I, you know, watch this thing and something moves, I'm like, oh yes, all right, you know, they're almost finished with, you know, something on the roadmap, and I get too excited about it, and then I realize, oh shoot, man, 2019 is still, you know, quite a ways away. And then these quarterly updates just seem to like take forever to get to. I'm like, all right, I'm excited about I was excited about 3.1, and then 3.2 couldn't get here fast enough. I'm like, gosh, now 3.3. I'm like, okay, I've got to step away from this one for a little bit. And so I'll jump into like play like No Man's Sky because they implemented that multiplayer aspect, and so I'm like, all right, that's a good distraction for me for the time being. I love Star Citizen. I mean, I'm sorry. I love No Man's Sky for what it is. You know, uh, I know a lot of people like to think that yeah, it's a shallow lake. You know, it's vast and it's huge and enormous, but it's shallow. There's nothing. I don't know. I make the best out of what it is. I try to look at it like, well, you know, I can create my own adventures, and there's always something that's gonna happen, and so, whoa, come on, get up there, get into space. We are in space. Okay, space dust. Space dust. Um, but yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, about No Man's Sky. So that, yeah, that was a good distraction for me for the time being, and I'm hoping that it'll continue to distract me. And there's other games that I really want to like check out. Like I think it'd be cool to check out games that are different from the normal game that I play. Uh, so like Monster Hunter World or something that looks kind of cool, but ah, come on. Doesn't seem to want to accelerate at all now. That's weird. Like, it is not accelerating at all. Huh. See, now, what? It's telling me that I'm going fast, but it looks like I'm, like, stopping. It says I'm going 420, but it looks like I'm almost stopped. This is different. Interesting. It's still telling me to exit atmosphere. What the heck? Am I still in atmosphere? This game, even though it's like so incomplete and has so many issues, I kind of enjoy finding these things because then I go, okay, well, gives me something to report on Monday when I go back to work. Like, hey, there's something like going on with this, and I'll edit the video and be like, look, I couldn't accelerate. It's like it ain't working. Quantum travel. See, now it seems okay. Oh, that's what this is. That's why I couldn't accelerate. See, I'm still getting used to that spool thing. I've never used that before. So when that's on, you can't accelerate. Okay. Alright, so I learned something new. I cannot have the quantum drive system on if I want to accelerate. I wonder if that's been my issue the whole time. It still doesn't seem to want to accelerate very fast, even when I turn it off. Huh. I'm gonna test it though, see if... You would think you would still be able to accelerate with this thing up. Yeah, I don't think that's the issue. I think you should be able to accelerate. It says I'm going 540, 550. It does not look like I'm going that fast. Alright, I'm going back to Port Olisar. Let's see, figure this thing out. See, the turning mechanic on this thing is not nearly as smooth as it was. Okay. Where's Port Ollie? Now go. I made some adjustments in the settings, but that didn't seem to phase it. I made those a while back.
Chaff ready.
Oops. Does not seem right. Okay, spooling, spooling. Should be able to leap now.
Quantum trap.
There it goes.
Travel complete.
That was weird. Why didn't it do it? Yeah, something seems off. I'm gonna go test another
Quantum
ship
travel
out.
initiated.
Come on. Alright.
Quantum travel complete.
Okay, something seems off. You know what I'm gonna do like you recommended. I'm gonna turn my ship off, get out, kinda reset. See what happens from there.
Chaff drop.
I always do that. The brakes do not work. Okay. Alright, let's... Man, it gets so glitchy when I get close to them. Or close to Port Olisar. I go out to Port Olisar and they'll just... bottom falls off. Of course, I've got a potato for a computer. Whoa. That looks kind of freakish. I guess it's okay. What? I didn't like the way that felt. Doing a spacewalk. Okay. Whoa. That is not a very smooth experience. That would make me sick to my stomach if I ever had to do that in real life. Okay, let's see. Come on.
Aegis combat assist activated.
Okay.
Systems ready.
Slowly creep up to Port Olisar. Port Olisar. Port Olisar. Okay, let's... slowly make it... Oh, there we go. So right throttle actually like maxes out at... see. It's a busy server. No wonder I'm not getting frames. Comms. Let's say I almost forgot how to use this.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay. Man, the acceleration on this thing is... it's got to be a setting. I hope it's just a setting that I need to adjust. Too much. Yeah, the brakes do not work. Am I above it? Ah, there it is.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Deck. Landing gear deployed.
Slow and steady.
Proximity alert. Deck. Proximity alert. Aft. Landing complete.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Weapon system.
Alright, let's go swap this thing out for something different. See if we have the same issue. Recreate this. Yeah, it really bums me out when I get on a server that just has horrible frames. And then, for the most part, I get on servers and I average about 25 to 35 frames. But then there's days where I just get crap servers. But I have a feeling it's, you know, Saturday afternoon, everybody's out wanting to get a little space dust in the nose.
Welcome to the Port Olisar ship deck. Please press the screen to continue.
Okay. Let's go ahead and take... Let's just take the Aurora out.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Okay. There it is. Whoa, this place is laggy. Lots of activity today. Which is what you want to see. Just makes it a little harder. Yeah, I think once they drop all the network bind calling and all the other stuff for the next update, I think it's going to vastly improve all this lag time and whoa. Yes. Some what? Ooh, breakfast burritos. That sounds good.
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Alright, let's see. Actually, before we take off, I want to surprise me. Alright, so make a quick adjustment on the settings real quick. Gamepad sensitivity. I think that might have, see, I had it at like 80 before, so I don't know if that's affecting me or not. Good enough. But I definitely have to adjust my dead zone on the gamepad. I enjoy doing a gamepad when I fly. It's so smooth on a gamepad.
Takeoff complete.
Definitely does not feel right. It's got to be it's a setting issue. But I have not changed any settings other than those ones.
Landing gear raised.
So there's definitely something up with my settings. Or maybe it's just the game. Maybe I need to reload the game. Okay. Well, I've been on for about an hour, so it's probably time for me to call it a day. I've got a function that I'm supposed to be attending tonight, so I gotta start getting ready for that. I'm gonna be back on tomorrow to probably play a little bit more of this and try to figure this thing out. Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna probably Or probably put in a good like 4 or 5 hours of just straight up gaming, either flying around in No Man's Sky or flying around in this. So feel free to tune in tomorrow. My schedule, it varies. I usually get on every day after work. Wish I could do this for a living, but I unfortunately have to go to the office and put in the time till about 5 o'clock, and I try to get home, jumping on about 5:30 every afternoon and put in a few hours of gameplay. I'm a big guy, so I have to try to keep the weight managed, so I work out on Tuesdays and Thursdays a little bit. Try to maintain my girlish figure. And but Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays I work out a little earlier, so I usually get on a little later on Thursdays. I'm probably gonna do a more in-depth schedule thing, but follow me on Twitter and stay updated with that. I usually post on Twitter if there's a chance that I can get on earlier, and I'll post something. And if you hit the follow button, you'll get a notification. You can turn on notifications to let you know when I'm out and about. And yeah, but thanks for hanging out with me, guys. It was nice meeting y'all, and see y'all tomorrow. All right. Peace.